Hello and welcome back to the best sale games of the week. Anyway, once again, there are a ton of games on sale this week, and I picked out a few that look pretty cool to find out whether they're actually cool or whether they indeed suck. There's a few of those this week. Let's start off today with an absolute classic, Terraria. I feel like this game has been out so long, most people already know about this game. But if you don't, it's a 2D Minecraft, but with a little bit more action focus. And it's one of those games that you can play endlessly. There are a number of different bosses you can face, and you spend your time building up your base and upgrading your weapons to face them. I will say though, playing this game on controller will take a bit of getting used to if you're on the PC, but this is a solid game and it's only $12.49 and 50% off. Next up is Monster Prom. This is not going to be the easiest one to explain. And bear in mind, this is a PEGI 16 game. This game is a truly original concept. It's kind of like a multiplayer dating sim. You're attending school, which is filled with monsters, and your goal is to try and convince a fellow monster to be your prom date. You pick a location and you start interacting with the students, and you need to use your character's stats to figure out which answers are the best answers to give. This game is best played with others though, as up to 4 of you can play at once. And you can either help out your friends by being a wingman, or even better, screw them over. There are also a ton of secrets to find, including secret endings. So if you're a completionist, you're going to get a lot of playtime out of this game. This is definitely a game that people who don't typically enjoy dating simulators might enjoy, and I feel like it's one of those games where all I can really say is watch the trailer. There's only so much words can explain here. This game is currently on sale for $5.59 and is 60% off on the eShop. Next up is a game that I thought looked good until I looked up reviews of it, and this is .cat. I feel like the fact that it needs a full stop at the beginning of the game name probably sums up the game. I'm putting it on this list mainly because, although it's not a great game for adults, it might be an amazing game for kids. This game is currently on sale for 49p and is 92% off, and can confirm this is in no way a £10 game. This is basically a starter platformer for children. There is no story in this game whatsoever, and the only controls you need to do is be able to move and jump. So although very boring for adults, this may be the best beginner platform you can get for one of your kids. Next up is Suicide Guy. This game is on sale for less than £1 and is 87% off on the eShop. And if you've been a member of this channel for a while, don't watch that video, but a video of this game does exist, and it's Baby Iona. It's not cute though. It's mortifying. Anyway, this is a puzzle game with an astonishingly large range of puzzles to choose from. Some of the puzzles are direct rip-offs of other games, and you know what? It's actually what kind of made this game so enjoyable. It's safe to say some of the levels are more enjoyable than others, with anything to do with platforms being incredibly frustrating due to the not so great controls. But some of the puzzles were genuinely actually challenging in a fun way, and for that reason, I actually think this game is a solid choice for under £1. Next up is Shift Happens, another multiplayer game you can buy on the Switch. This game is a platform puzzle game which is centered around the fact that you can shift mass between the two characters. You can either play the single player or couch co-op. However, online multiplayer is not available on the Switch, sadly. This game has 40 levels, with each getting gradually harder, and although the controls can get a tad confusing, this game looks a lot of fun for the price. We won't spend too much time on this next game, but this is Knockout City, which is currently on sale on the Switch. This is a relatively new game, and it's already down 25% to $13.49. We've already kind of covered this in a previous video, so all I'll say on this is that it's a dodgeball-centered multiplayer game, and I'm slightly worried by the fact that it's already on sale. If you've been waiting for the price to come down to pick this one up on the Switch, now is your chance. And finally, we have the game Earthlock. Now, I thought the trailer looked so good for this when I saw it on the eShop, but after looking into it, I think this is a warning not to buy it. I'm really not sure it's even worth £4.49 if I'm entirely honest. This is another JRPG, and although this is kind of a remake, it has a lot changed since the original. This is a story-based game where I can't really say too much on the story to give it away, but throughout the story you learn a lot about the world and the potential catastrophes that could face it. And apparently the story is meh at best. This also unsurprisingly doesn't have any voice acting, although we're far too used to that on the Switch already. This game looks pretty dated already, but some locations look better than others. The unique mechanic in this game is called stances. This is basically like job classes, but it allows you to switch mid-battle, which is pretty cool. Although this is unique, I don't think this is enough to compensate for the rest of the questionable game. So honestly, I'd say don't think you should pick this up. Don't forget, if you're enjoying today's video, to click the subscribe button. I post videos like this every single week, along with reviews of other sale games on the Switch. That's everything from me today. Let me know if you're picking up any of these games, or if you might have accidentally bought any of the ones I recommend you don't. And I will see you on the next time. Bye.